Would you rather have your partner cheat on you in front of the entire world or in private?
Like me, your niece such money in the summer, we're gonna have beef.
I don't like sweat.
And then it dies of starvation. What now?
Don't play. I saw the Instagram.
I'm a winner at life.
Because we don't want to spoil the movie. Who's gonna want to watch it?
What's the climax? Like, what
There's
you
no
doing?
point. Like, girl, you want to taste the juices, the meats.
That's all it is critical thinking, honestly.
Welcome to another great episode of the greatest podcast in the world. Let's jump straight into it. There's a lot of things happened this week. For starters, Kim Kardashian is raising frustration about being the less loved parent. How do we feel, dogs? How do we feel?
I'm a single parent myself, so I can't. You know,
How this year? What you got?
I got a 4-legged child.
That's a lot of legs.
Yeah, he's white. You know,
Mixed baby, cool.
he is mixed.
Okay.
He's half-
So Kim's raising this issue because she's a co-parenting situation, right, with Kanye West.
And then North, she'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security. He lives in an apartment. And she'll start crying. Why don't you have an apartment? I can't believe we don't have an apartment.
They do that at Scott's too. Like, Dad has the best house. Your house sucks. He has the best house. It's not super big. The vibe's better. I feel like everything falls on the parent that's like more involved.
Yeah, but like, we make our own food. That's amazing that you make ramen, you know? Like, great, you know?
That you boil water and pour it onto some noodles.
Yeah.
I do make pancakes every morning, and that has been a game changer. They love it because we're sitting at the table and they're happier.
Yeah, except for one wants a smoothie, one wants this, one
So I
wants that.
say, like, one of you, they rotate, like, choosing breakfast.
But like, oh my God, I just need a day.
And that was some
Oh,
shade.
the shade.
The shade. She said that North tells her like, oh, we get to make our own food together, right? Versus like in Kim's house, the chef makes the food. She's like, oh, we get to make our own food, and she's like, yeah, you get to boil water and pour it over some ramen. Like she's downplaying like the food that's being made over there.
I have a question.
Like, I imported this Italian dude from France's best restaurant, and you liking Dado Cup noodles? Like, what the hell? Sound like a hater.
Liking what?
Dollar Cup noodles.
Oh, dollar cup. Oh, my fault.
Yeah.
But this raises the question, right?
Yeah.
Is she trying to throw shade at the fact that Kanye's not making actual food? Because, hey, this person's still a child. Like, what the fuck you want her to make? Some fucking filet mignon? Some fucking, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's $3 in the first 2 minutes of the pod. Thank you.
Or is she throwing shade that Kanye's broke and that's all they can afford to eat?
Ooh.
Because let's be real, Kanye's worth more than Kim Kardashian. I'm just saying.
Oh, not anymore. Not
Really?
anymore. He lost.
Bro,
He lost the whole.
NBA, you wailing.
He lost the Adidas. He lost the Adidas thing.
He signed with Adidas.
Nah, he lost that. Like, and his net worth has dropped tremendously after that. And her Skims company, which Kanye helped start, but her Skims company is like 3 B's, like 3 billion.
Yeah, never mind.
She got
Kanye owns 50 of that.
5%.
55?
No, 5, just 5.
Oh, just 5%?
But it's 5% of 3 B's. That's, you know what I'm saying. I think that's like $500,000. Am I wrong on that?
They were estimated to be worth the same in 20. Wait, question. They were estimated to be the same, literally the same in 2022, both at 1.8 billion. And then Kanye.
Yeah, but shit has changed, bro. What year we on?
It hasn't finished.
2024 is like literally 2 months away. Like, what are you talking about?
It hasn't finished yet, so we're gonna go off the latest statistics that we have available, which is 2022.
Yeah, but that's pre anti-Semitism. That's pre Skims.
But that's
going crazy.
That's also Kanye did go on a rant saying that Forbes doesn't know how to fucking count. Those are his exact words. Is that he said they don't know how to count, and they came out to 3.3 billion. He says it's 3.3 billion, but
yeah.
Either way, that's regardless. You guys have your talk about children. I don't have any. Don't care for them.
I'm still gonna talk about it. So I think this is a case where, so like when you're this, I'm putting this in a way that I can explain because
How many
I don't have
kids you got?
me. I have
Yo,
8 legs over here.
Okay.
bro smiled before saying that. He's like, I gotta say this,
Yeah.
bro. He's like this. He's plotting on it. It was in his head.
Mhm.
It was right here the whole time. He's like, I
Yeah.
gotta say it.
What I was gonna say is, let me put this into a space where we can kind of discuss it, right? Let me draw an equivalent here. So you're the parent, right? Your parents, your house.
I am.
Put
I got one.
put yourself back when you were a kid living with your mom, right? Hey, right? Shout out to MacBook. Put yourself back to when you were living with your parents, right? Was your house the fun house, or when you went to your cousin's house, was their house the fun house? Sometimes you leaving to your cousin's house or to your friend's house, you see that house as being the funner house. You have more fun there because when you come back to your house, there's these rules. There's all these rules. You have to do your homework. You have to clean that up. There's more responsibility for a kid in your own house than when you go to another house.
You're talking shit like you by saying that, oh, like there's rules in this house, but there's no rules at your dad's house.
Mm,
You're talking down on the second parent. There's rules in
yeah.
bro, we could have the same amount of rules. If I treat my son a certain way and you treat your son a certain different way, he's gonna correlate. If we have the same rules, you feel me? He's gonna. It's how you move about it. Well, he's not. You just because you don't see it doesn't mean that they're not going to sleep at 9 o'clock. You get me? Like,
No, I see what you're saying.
you
And
get me?
I think that is
And
valid.
and to Kim's comment, I just feel like she's being a little petty just because of the shade she threw and the fact that it hurts when your kid tells you like, I like my other parent more. Of course, it has to hurt. You feel me? Because in the end, you think that you're doing the most you can for your child at the moment, and then when they come and be like, nah, but my mom is doing a lot better. You know what I'm saying? That hurts you because like, oh shit, maybe I need that's a little wake up call to you. You feel me? Like
A picture, like I agree with that. Right, especially if you're in a situation with both parents are
also,
spending a lot of time
also,
with the kid, so you're both sharing a lot of that responsibility of correcting the kid, raising the kid, right?
no, and it all depends on your schedule as well. Because if you don't have a fair schedule, you know what I'm saying, in the sense that in the sense that fuck, in the sense that your kid is coming over for the weekends, you don't do homework during the weekend. You get me? So like, there's little variables to everything in it. You get me? Because like during the week you do homework, in the weekends you don't. So now, just off rip that, you feel me? You have, but it all comes to like, there's little variables here and there.
Yeah. That's exactly where I was leading to next is like, depending on how the split is, there's gonna be there's gonna be more fun baked in to some parent situation off rip. Like you said, if you only have them on the weekend is there's more fun to be had on the weekend than the weekend.
Yeah.
There's more fun to be had. Now, the parent during the weekday, they might experience more of the child's life, and there's some benefits to that too, right? You get to see the kid more consistently. You get to kind of, and you correct me if I'm wrong anywhere here, like during the week and during the day to day, you kind of get to mold the kid a little more in that kind of day to day, and then the parent in the weekend, has to make the most of those 2.5 days that they have. So like, there's some fun already baked into that, which can make the kid feel like, oh, this parent is funner than my other parent.
I mean, there's
No, but I feel like it all comes down to the fact that who makes the kid last more. You feel me? Like, you could be a strict parent. Like, I had strict parents, but my father was a comedian. You feel me? My mom was funny as hell. Like, my whole family is funny. So I had my rules, I had my discipline, but everything around it was fun. So my house was, you feel me? I grew, bro. Like, there's one time my mom went out at 11 p.m. at night to pick me up from a party. I'm midway getting ass. My boy's like, yo, your mom's outside, bro. You got to get the fuck out of here. Like, this is how strict my mom was with me. But I'm not going to complain. You feel me? Everything around it is still fun. You feel me?
I think speaking from it, go ahead, Steve. You gonna say?
I was gonna say that it also I feel like a very big variable that plays is the bond you have built throughout the years, right?
Yeah,
So I like for this is in my own experiences, but as a child, my rules went with me no matter where I went. Don't open the fridge. You got to go to sleep at this time. But if I was with my cousin, who is the fun cousin, and I'm sitting there and we're both following these same rules, but now we're just fucking laughing about it. You get what I'm saying? Like we're sitting there laughing about hiding, because we're breaking the rules at this point. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's really not the rules or the things you say. It's really the bond you create, in my opinion.
That's valid. That's valid.
And like too. And I might sound biased because he's a single father, but at the end of the day, it's like he said it. He was like stop taking the credits of the cameras, watch the kids. You feel me? Like
the nannies and everybody are watching the kids.
I mean? So like her putting like him saying that, her throwing a little shade on top of it makes it like okay, like this makes sense. You feel me? Like things are being put right in front of us.
So I think to speak to the other side, well, first before I do that, let me share from my experience. So like growing up, right, my parents split. I think I was 9 years old. My parents split, and there wasn't a custody battle. Government wasn't involved. There was no child support stuff. There was just split, and then we worked it out however we worked it out. But there wasn't but there wasn't a like, even within that, there was no structure of like you're spending time with your dad this week. I never had that. I never had like, this weekend, me and you, son, are gonna go to the ball game. Like I've never had anything like that. So it was like I saw you. I saw you. What'd you say? But I saw him when he came around the house. Like he would come to the house, we'll hang out, like we'll eat dinner, maybe you'll have food. Like he would just be in the house.
Oh, did your dad just went over to your mom's house? I came to pick up my son. All right, have a good day.
Got some food, right? So like, but seriously, that was the relationship. Like I saw you around. I saw you when you came over. Like there wasn't like time specifically dedicated to me and you being together. That didn't exist. But the time that I can
let
recall,
me just say that only works because your parents were co-parenting at a max level where there was no conflict between them when it came to you. That's a whole situation in itself.
I mean, it also depends on financial stability. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're going from house to house,
no, it does not. It does not. Do not confuse.
Yes,
do
it
not
does.
Confuse.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
wait, let me finish.
Yes, it does.
If you're go ahead. You finish the story. Sorry.
Yeah, I was talking, but financial stability absolutely does play a role, right? If using Christian as an example, if Christian's dad's like, "Hey, let's go to the ball game this weekend," and he can only afford one fucking ticket, guess who's not going to the fucking ball game? You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't make these fucking false promises. And also, if you're constantly going from house to house to house to house because you can't afford fucking rent, because let's be real, we know where we come from. You know what I'm saying? We're not the richest. If you can't afford to be stable enough to stay in one place, how can you go up to a courtroom and be like, "Oh, I want this child," every 4 out of the 7 days a week? You got what I'm saying? You can't do that because you don't even know if you're going to be living there long enough.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, he's just talking about what parent is more stable in having the bulk of the time, I guess is what you're saying. Who gets to be the primary?
Talking about equal parents right now.
Yeah,
we're talking about Kim and Ye. They both got their own house. You feel me?
But I was speaking on Christian's experience. He said that his dad his dad never said, "Oh, I'm going to take you to the ball game." He didn't spend quality time like with his dad. His dad came to his house.
Now, hold on.
You said Christian's dad is homeless.
I didn't say he was homeless.
Where did you connect to him not having multiple houses? And like,
where did I say he was homeless? Like, what the fuck?
So reeling it back into the reason I was saying that about my situation was to say this. I always saw my dad as the fun parent because he would let me do the things my mom would let me do. So here's the other situation, right? There's a situation where there's two parents that are enforcing the rules the same way, which exists. But there's a whole other situation that exists where one of the parents is indeed the fun parent who only has some time with the kid and they're letting the kid do whatever they want. So for example, John, I'm not speaking about you or your situation or how.
No, because it's like to me, it's like Steven just said like this like for example, Steven just said like the reason why you had rules in your house was because your mom had a house,
That's
and
also
your
not what I
father
said.
was fun because he doesn't have a house, so there's no rules. So like,
That's also not what I said. Christian said that his dad came to his house to spend time with him, right? And I was speaking on that exact experience. I was like, oh, we know where we come from. Financial stability plays a role on what dad can provide for Christian. You get what I'm saying? Even though it is a bit like directed at Christian, but it's speaking on his experience. The financial stability of that parent is what crutches them, to a certain extent. We're poor. If Christian's dad, I don't know what the fuck he was going through, but if he was like, oh, I'm just gonna go, to just Christian's house to see him there, that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. We don't know what he was going through at that time. You get what I'm saying? That was my point.
Okay. When with that, so I saw my dad as the fun parent, right? Because I was able to, like, if I knew my mom wasn't gonna say yes to some things, but if I told my dad, like, he would say yes for sure. For example, I used to skateboard, right? I used to skateboard. I don't know if I told this story on the pod before, but it relates to this situation here. I used to skateboard, and June 21st is like National Skate Day, and it's a big thing in New York, right? So I knew if I told my mom I'm going over here, she's gonna be like, hell no. How old was I? I was like, I must have been like 13 years old. I'm gonna tell my mom, hey, I'm going to New York. She's gonna be like, no, you're not, right? So what I did was I told my dad first. I was like, hey, can you take me and my friends to New York on this day in the morning? And he was like, yeah. Like, didn't even ask me for what. He was like, yeah. And then I told my mom, hey, I want to go to New York. My dad's taking me and my friends to go so we can skateboard, right? So that's how I got it all greenlit. My dad took us to New York bright and early, left us under the Brooklyn Bridge. That's where we were skating at, and left and didn't come back for another 8-9 hours until I called them, tell them, hey, pick me up at Williamsburg. My mom would have never done that. My dad was the fun parent where he just let me run free. And that was the greatest day of like my childhood. Cause I was just in the streets of New York skating, just knocking back Red Bulls left and right. And
like I said, I go back to my statement. Your pops didn't care for you, man. He was like, yo, I'm trying to get rid of this nigga. Let's get it moving. Like,
I also my father probably comes from a different time where like 13 years old is not American.
you're working, you're a grown man already. This is your pops from the anime age. You feel me? Like you're 12, 13, you're trying to be a hero. Like,
put some perspective. I'm 13 at the time. My dad had his first kid at 15.
Yeah, you were
he's
man.
probably not looking at me the same way. He's like, man, in 2 years, like I had my first kid, so you good, man. You can rock around New York. Who cares?
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying, and I wasn't out, and I was trying to segue to another thing, but I lost it.
To prove my point, I just feel like if you both have the same rules, if we're talking about, we're going back to the main topic of Kanye and Kim, both have enough stability. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you shouldn't be talking about your parenting with other people. That's just me. You feel me? Like, just business, stand on it, stay within the family. And second of all, it's just like, don't judge my parenting because I'm not judging yours. You feel me? Like, if the kids say I'm fun, I'm fun. I'm trying to teach them about life. I'm trying to teach them about school. I'm not telling them, fuck school, don't go to school.
But in this situation, he is judging her parenting because he's saying, yo, the kids, the cameras watch the kids, the nanny watches the kids. So he's judging too.
No. I'm not saying he's not wrong. I'm just saying, like, in the sense of it, like, it comes down to it, like, I must still imply the same principles, try my best way to imply the rules. But if they think I'm the fun parent, you shouldn't be like, oh, like, yeah. So why are you putting hot water on noodles? Like, you're not even talking about the parent right now. You're talking about your kid. Like, you're having fun with that. Are you serious? Like,
yeah. Can we speak to the greatest rollout and the greatest marketing of all time of fucking ramen cup noodles
on Skims?
Because
you get cup noodles.
No, because Kim, that came out with Kim, right? Talking about, oh, you having fun at your dad's house because you're putting hot water in cup noodles, right? And then a few days later, it comes out that cup noodle is changing its packaging to make it microwavable. Like
I've been microwaving that shit since I couldn't remember.
I thought that's how it was the whole time.
I used to microwave it with the water in it, and then I let it sit. You know what I'm saying, for like a good 15 minutes, and I just come and eat it.
Wait, you put the water in though, right?
Yeah.
15 minutes. Why would you let it sit for 15 minutes?
1, so the noodles absorb the boiling water. 2, so the noodles cook. 3, so I'm not burning my fucking tongue.
Low key, I want some noodles right now.
Nah, I would be in there like this. I take it out the microwave. Boop.
Bro, you're supposed to let it sit so they cook.
No, it's cooked,
eating.
It cooked for 2 minutes in there.
That's not how pasta works, bro.
No, I literally look after 2 minutes. I open the lid a little more. I don't take it off completely just in case it's a little spillage. You know what I'm saying? And I just like twist it around for a hot second. When I see the thing just like overpowering the water, I'm like, all right.
Y'all didn't cook the noodles. Wait. So y'all didn't cook the noodles?
No, I ate that shit right away. That's what it's doing in the microwave. 2 minutes, it's cooking in the microwave.
That's not cooking, bro. That's just about boiling the water.
And I put cold ass water in there too.
Well, that's fine, but you're just boiling water in the microwave. It's not cooking the noodles.
I survived.
I'm kind of disagree.
Hey, listen, I agree with you. Like, you survived, as did I, because there were some times where I'm like, I'm not waiting for this shit. I'm hungry right now. But
nah, you didn't bite it. You didn't bite it dry, did you? Like a Rice Krispie?
Oh no,
no,
never.
Bro. What the?
Oh, I was about to say.
Never.
I've also never put it in the microwave without water.
Oh, no, not either. What's gonna happen here is we have to test this. We have to test this because them changing the styrofoam is gonna mess up the flavor. Because part of the flavor was that styrofoam melting into the cup noodle. You know what I'm saying?
You might not be wrong.
Part of the flavor was getting some of that styrofoam.
Did you were you bougie and put a little extra adobo in it?
Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, hold on. All right. This is perfect. This is perfect. How do Dominicans make cup noodles?
They take it out. No, because Dominicans don't really fuck with the cup. Well, let's speak on the older generation, right? Like, not us. We make cup noodles. But like my mom, my aunts, they take the ones that come in the squares.
Yeah.
Those are the same exact cup
ramen ones. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They put them in a paila. You fill it up with water. And then they cook it, and then they add what's that shit? Caldo de pollo. They add caldo de pollo because they swear that shit is it's gonna hit.
Culantro.
Cilantro?
No. Culantro is the thicker ones, the thicker piece.
I know you're talking about. That they usually put. They also use como the
spice. Allspice.
Yeah, that shit. That's how my older generation made fucking ramen.
How about you, John? John, growing up, young Dominican, fresh off the boat, you just got here. They're showing you these cup noodles.
They got ramen in DR.
Yo, fideo, yeah. Yo,
yeah.
No.
But they like this thick though. They thin as shit.
They're
I
thin
hated that shit, and they tasted way different. I ain't gonna lie.
They go with a little chicken and rice. Oof. Now over here was simple. I used to just put the hot water, shake it a little, throw a little adobo in it, and just start molding that shit.
Oh yeah, you break the packaging down and shit.
Yeah.
And then you had to take the packet out with the seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
John didn't have ramen. He had a Ramon. He was having it. But we got to test it to see if they're messing up the flavor, man. And then especially at the end, when you try to scrape the flavor out the side, just a little residues, that's probably mixing with.
Oh no, so I didn't have that because that's what I was digging. Like that, I was like switching it, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was my shit used to come out orange though. I'll tell you that.
When's the first time you ate with chopsticks?
It was so embarrassing too. I don't remember where, but it was so embarrassing because I was trying to act cool, and I just couldn't get it.
You thought you were gonna get it off the rip. You were like, all right.
Yeah, like I was like,
wait, wasn't your first time using chopsticks with us?
No.
Oh, I remember you were like, how you use these shits, and then you grabbed the fork.
That was a bit.
Oh, that was a bit
That was a bit. He was just making a joke.
off camera.
Yeah. That was a bit. Nah, John's been on dates, bro. John went on some dates. Got some sushi. You know what I'm saying? Before he ate sushi. John went on a date to get sushi, and he got like, let me get the chicken wings.
I took it
Get the chicken with the tone.
Nah, it was crazy because the shit was that it was like it was funny because it's like I like sushi, right? Somebody introduced me to sushi, but I always had it with with a fork or something because it's always like like I just grab it myself and eat it. So whatever the case is, this time that I went to the spot behind Retro. It's a nice little sushi spot in Woodbridge. Yeah, so it wasn't a date. It was like no, because the thing was that it was like it was let's call it closure. It's type of thing. You get me? Like we were just we were cutting whatever we had, and it was like let's come together and talk about it type shit. So like it was like it's like we were talking like it was like she was telling me like what she did, whatever the case might be, and it was like a sad moment. But the whole time I was like, fuck, like how can I get these shits to work? Like I don't want to pick the sushi up, and it was like a serious conversation going on. I'm like. Like I was so mad. I was like, fuck, like
that's funny. That's like a scene right there. That's like a funny like skit or scene. Yeah. You're having a serious conversation, but you're just trying to make these chopsticks work.
Like I was like, oh, like like this and that happened, and I'm like,
it's like flipping like
like I just picked it up, like like it was so funny.
That's funny. Write that down. We gotta make that too. That's funny. The first time I ever used chopsticks, I was like, I think I went to a hibachi, like the one that they cook in front of you, and they gave you the sticks. Yeah, they gave you the sticks that had like the paper with the rubber band. Mm-hmm. So it was like real easy to use, like tongs. It was basically just tongs. Okay. So I thought I was killing it. I was like, oh, I know how to use chopsticks. Like, look at me. It's just easy as hell. And then I think I went somewhere with my cousins when I got a little older, and I was in for a rude awakening trying to use those chopsticks. Real rude awakening. And I was like, that's when I realized, the little rubber band thingy, that's for kids. Like, I can't ask for that. Like, that's for kids. I started looking around and I saw the kids had it, and I saw the adults were just doing it manually, doing it the right way. And I was like, oh man, I can't ask for that. So at that moment, I had to learn how to do it. And it didn't help that my cousins were killing it. Bro, my cousins was killing it. They were just in there like...
Did he have the rubber band or no?
No, they didn't have the rubber band. They had a regular. They were just killing it. Super cultured. Just freaking picking up sushi and eating. I'm like, oh, man, y'all got money, bro. Y'all been around this.
My thing with it is like, I know how to use it now, but just it's the rice that's really hard for me. You feel me? Because the rice, you have to like literally eat it like this. Like
it's got to be cooked a certain way though. Like
yeah, it has to be packed. It has to be squishy.
What's it called?
Sticky rice.
Yeah.
Oh, because I actually, honestly, I went to eat sushi not too long ago, and the rice, I guess it wasn't thin because I'm like, why is it not sticking? Because I think you told me that one time that we went, it was like with the rice, you're supposed to stick them together and then grab them in a bunch and eat it like that.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie to you. You wanna know how I eat the rice? Because like John said, you're supposed to stick it together and then like kind of eat it like a ball. Mm-hmm. I just cut that shit with the chopsticks. I cut that shit and then I just pick it up. I'm like, all right, cool. I cut that shit in layers.
Where are you guys in your sushi journey? Like what kind of sushi are you eating right now?
I eat everything. I think I've had it all.
Calamari.
Okay, so John, you're in the beginning. You're entering your sushi. Your sushi
I'm entering the mid level. Like I'm like going to step 2 now.
So step 1 is cooked.
California rolls.
It's cooked. It's like California rolls, shrimp tempura, like cooked sushi. Step 2 is what?
Step 2 is the basic ones, like the Philadelphia,
with like a little raw salmon in the middle, maybe that you can hide it a little bit with the flavors.
Yeah, like the Philadelphia, it's just cream cheese on a regular salmon roll. What else is there? Oh, the spicy tuna, the spicy ones, the spicy salmon, the spicy crab, where it's just
shrimp tempura.
That's
Shrimp
level
tempura,
one. That's level one.
Yeah.
That's level one, bro.
My favorite one. Damn, that shit.
It's good. It's good. I always have to get at least one roll like that.
I don't
you
get
know?
that. I always have to
roll.
get one roll with the eggs, the fish eggs. Just slaps.
Oh, yeah. John?
Fish eggs?
Yeah.
Hell no, I'm never getting to that level. I tell you
Nah.
that.
So
Yeah,
John,
bro,
you're
it's
never
good, it's
getting
good.
you're never getting to the raw level.
Oh, I got there. You see my kid?
You said that raw level is that final level. No, that's not the final level. I take it back. The final level is the sashimi.
Sashimi, yeah.
You just,
Where
you
you
just
where
taking
you order individual pieces. Yeah.
of just raw fish and just no rice, nothing. Just boop.
I did that boil shit with Steven. What is he?
Oh, we did not seafood boil. We did hot pot.
Oh, hot pot. Ooh.
I think
that's
did I
good.
tell the story on here?
Yeah. But that was fire though.
I'm about to go get ramen today. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That
Right
sounds
after
good.
this.
That sounds really good. That sounds really good.
Yo,
we can move on.
talking about ramen. Talking about ramen.
Go ahead.
There's something about spots. We spoke about this already, but
Mhm.
hole in the wall spots. I found a ramen spot. Hole in the wall. Super hole in the
Oh,
wall.
that's not the right hole in the wall or something.
Bro. Get some help, bro.
John was thinking glory.
Yeah. So I found the spot. And when I look at the menu, they got mad awards for ramen. I was like, where the fuck am I right now?
Yeah.
And then they have a bone marrow wagyu broth. And I'm like, I gotta try that. I haven't tried that one yet because I'm a big fan of lamb. And they had a birria lamb ramen.
Ooh.
Crack cocaine, my brother. Like, I would eat that shit 5 out of 7 times a fucking week.
So to make a comparison, you need to try whatever you're comparing to. So tell us about the time you tried crack cocaine for the first time.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've never tried crack cocaine.
Damn, Steven. This is like
Bro, I'm trying to get a federal job. They can pull this up.
Speaking of lamb, did you see the man in Texas that got arrested for stealing the oxtail?
I saw a picture.
Man,
Them oxtails look good though.
bro. They said
no, I don't even eat that, and they did look good, yo.
You don't eat oxtail? Wait, you don't eat rabo?
No.
You don't? You don't like the way it tastes? You don't like that tail?
Yeah, I don't like the whole entire I eat soup when I'm sick.
It's not a soup.
It's not soup.
Yeah, but rabo usually comes like with
Yeah, but
Well, do you like pollo guisado?
yeah.
It's literally the same.
It comes like that. It's like that.
Except it's a little more tender than pollo guisado because pollo guisado is a fight.
It don't. Nah,
Bro, oxtail with some thin, crispy ass totones, bro, and a lettuce, a nice vinegar, salt, lettuce.
Bro, oxtail slaps. Oxtail slaps. And it slaps in every culture. Like I've had the Jamaican make it is crazy. I had like a Cajun style, crazy.
Real quick though, comment below if your culture uses rum in your oxtail because Dominicans do. It's called what's it called? Damn, I can't remember the name of it, but no, that's not rum. It's liquor. I'm talking about actual liquor. But Albert something. MacAlbert. That's what they put in the shits. They put MacAlbert in the rum.
And what is that? Probably just the cheapest dark liquor they can get.
I don't know.
It's probably
whenever I see the MacAlbert, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, it's lit.
Oh,
Chivo
shit.
and Chivo too.
I'm like, yo, it's coming. The Chivo with the MacAlbert, yo.
My sister would also.
bro was playing the role like.
That's like in Hispanic. So that it slipped out a little bit. I usually stuff it down, but it slipped out a little bit. My sister she puts a Corona in there. There's a Corona too.
Corona?
Yeah. It's lit because she'd be like this, just cooking, dancing.
That's funny as hell.
Killing it.
And then all the kids eat this food, and it's just like, wow, we're just intoxicating all of them.
No. When you cook it, it comes out.
Because cooking wine has zero liquor in it. But
once you cook it, it comes out. Like you burn it out.
That's like freezing alcohol. You can't.
Yeah, you know what? Like cooking wine. Like once you put it in first, and then once it boils out, like there's no more alcohol in it. You know what I heard? I don't know if it's true. You know when they make cake with alcohol in it, like they make like a tres leche with like alcohol or something like that.
I've never had that. Point me in the direction.
You never had that? My brother used to get it every year for his birthday. Like
Only cake with alcohols I ever had is like just a cake with little bottles on top of it.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so there's this cake that comes with rum in it. But what I just recently heard was that there's no like when you bake it, it bakes out the alcohol. Like the alcohol leaves. So I'm like, so you're paying all this extra money for nothing? Because the point of it is like, oh, it's a henny cake. Well, the tres leches might be a little different. Yeah, that one might be a little different because you just throw it in there. But yeah, that's what I heard. But yeah, so shout out to this man, bro. They said that he stole 46 packs of meat.
Oh shit. Okay, so you can. Sorry, I had to do some research. You can boil out alcohol, and it burns or boils, I should say, at a much lower temperature than water. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why like penny vodka, like that. There's no actual alcohol in it anymore, so it's just like the flavor that you're getting.
Wait, so can you get drunk? Now I need to do more research. You see, this I'm a mad scientist. Now, can I get drunk from inhaling the steam?
Yeah, have you seen people do that? Was a thing when we were kids. Like
that was the thing.
The alcohol in the hookah. You remember
that? Yeah,
that
but we weren't boiling it out. We were just.
Oh, you mean?
I mean, like you cooking and you just inhaling the shits while you cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Yo, to whoever did that, when you were younger, about smoking the hookah with the alcohol, I know your lungs were on fire when you smoked that shit.
Well, people did a lot of different things. People put milk in it to try to like see if the smoke could get thicker. Like people were doing some crazy stuff.
Oh, by saying that, I'm talking out of personal experience. That shit used to burn my lungs. Like it was horrible.
Maybe we weren't sober enough, but I didn't feel a difference.
I never liked hookah. It's always just got me lightheaded. I'm like, I'm good, man.
I grew out of it. I right now I'm in the sense like it's just like, oh, like if we're at a party or something like that, you get me? I'll smoke it.
You grew out of it?
I don't know how far back we have to go to put this clip in the video. We could do the whole rewind.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
it's about 2 weeks.
I'm pretty sure a couple episodes ago.
If you move your chair any little bit, we might see the hookah sitting on your fucking stand behind you. Like, all right, it's not there.
You see the Henny though, yeah?
Hey,
but like not for real. Like I said, like I only smoke hookah on a party setting or a podcast. But besides that, I don't use a hookah. Like I won't sit there like Steven. Like Steven right now, it's like, yo, like they're talking too much. Let's end this shit. I want to eat instead of my hookah, instead of my TV. Right? Isn't that like a plan for you? I would never sit down and smoke hookah.
That's not my plan. My plan is to go get ramen.
No, I get it, but like that's something that you would do. Sit there and smoke hookah, right?
Depends on what I'm gonna watch.
I smoke, just not hookah. You know what I'm saying?
I might be uncultured.
You are.
I can admit to being uncultured.
Yeah, you don't watch anime. You're super uncultured.
Okay, I could be uncultured.
You're falling behind very fast, by the way.
That's why I need friends like you to let me know. You know what I'm saying? So at least I'm aware of that. I'm aware.
We've been telling you to watch Naruto and Attack on Titan for ages.
I would have watched it if you didn't say Naruto the way you were saying it to me.
Naruto?
I think that just I was like, oh, no, I'm not watching this.
Well, you can't watch it because that's how they pronounce it.
No, I know, but something about Steven saying it to me that way. It's like when the white people go to when they go to the Mexican restaurant and they're like, gracias.
But I'm saying it correctly. What do you mean?
I know, and them too. But it's just something's weird.
No, they'll say it with an accent, like gracias. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying it with an accent. I mean, not that I know of.
No. So you're saying it the way it's said in whatever language it's being said?
Yeah.
How? How's it say? How you say it?
Naruto.
Okay.
Naruto is the gringo version.
Comment below.
Because you just watch an episode. He's the name of the fucking main character. Watch it in English or in Japanese. Is like.
Actually, I was gonna say something else, but while we're here, do you want to bring up Attack on Titan? I'm cultured, bro. Come on, B.
I told you about this.
I'm gonna
expose your ass really quick.
Did y'all know that this is the last episode of Attack on Titan ever? This is like LeBron James retiring. This is like
okay. Since you name LeBron James, you recognize that everybody knows LeBron James, right? Name the character that everybody knows about that show.
What's the main character in that show? What's his name?
In Attack on Titan or Naruto? Which one are you talking about specifically?
Attack on Titan. You know about it.
I know about Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's his name?
Just
make sure that after you Google search
He's
it,
Japanese.
hold on. Make sure that after you Google search it on your Mac, that you pronounce it correctly. Okay.
What are you saying? You saying I'm googling? My Mac is in front of me. I can't Google it.
Okay.
But yeah, I know all these players. I know Levy. I know
Levy.
Aaron Yeager. I know all these.
Bro, you haven't pronounced the right one.
Bro, I know Mikasa. Mikasa. I know these players, bro.
It's funny. So whoever is listening, every time he said a name, I don't know if he thought we weren't watching him. He'll dead look down, come up, smile,
and say wrong.
Bro.
Yeah,
Nah, bro. Ering got hair like Trunks. You know what I'm saying? From Dragon Ball Z, you got the ponytail back here.
Which season is that? Which season is that?
You know, it all blends together. It just melts together.
No,
it's because he watches the previews. Remember, he watches the entire show.
You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You know Gene. You
can't mispronounce that one.
Come on, man. But anyways, you want to speak to it coming to an end? Unfortunately, God.
Listen, by the time this episode releases, yo, this is it. It's like One Piece ending. You know what I'm saying? Like this. How I mean, probably not because the fucking shit got 1,500 episodes. You know what I'm saying? But
we're running 25 years of One Piece. You know what I'm saying?
That's insane.
What's Attack on Titan? How long that's been going?
It was like 10 years.
Bums.
The only reason that it's 10 years is because the last 2 years they decided to break everything into parts. Literally, we were expecting a season back in January, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's one episode and it's an hour and a half long." And then we're like, "Okay, I guess this is like the intro to the final season."
The only real reason is because they took a 6-year hiatus.
That job destroyed.
In 6 years, it looked hideous by not putting anything out.
Yeah, there you go. Know? Yeah, man. It's like they took that break and nothing really came out. You know, and I was just here patiently waiting for that to come out, really, and it was disappointing, really, for it not to come out. And then when it came out, you know what I'm saying, we expected, kind of the traditional the way they were dropping, but then they were dropping hour and a half episodes. I'm like, that's kind of weird. And but then I was like, maybe that's just the intro. Maybe that's just the intro to.
You're doing more work by like faking it than to just watch it.
Yeah.
But that's impressive, man. 10-year run. That's impressive.
What happened in the first episode?
What you said?
What happened in the first episode?
In the very first episode, it was
everybody dies.
It was very first episode. There was a moment where kids get separated from their mom. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of sad, depressing moments there. It was some things were happening there. Some things were happening for sure. You know what I'm saying? A young boy and his mom do what they can to save the boy's life. You know what I mean? That's just. You know what I'm saying? From fallen object.
Shout out to that producer. They are
she worked quick to Google search that.
You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, that's all me, bro.
Yeah, but like sure. you know why I know you're bullshitting, because I literally said everybody dies, and you should have just been like, "Is it true? Everybody does."
Everybody fucking
dies. But that no, because then you would have been like, "Oh no, I just told you that." So I had to give you a little more information that you didn't provide because you didn't really know. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, there's also a very a big scene that does not leaves such a print.
Bro, shut up. Shut up. Yeah, I know nothing about anime. Ask me any question, bro. Any question, man. You see, y'all can't even come up with a question because you don't know anything about
it. You know what's funny? Did you because I'm trying to think what type of program you just found the answers like any anime?
It's AI. It's AI. ChatGPT.
Come on,
bro. Oh, this is AI. Okay.
It's ChatGPT.
Ask me anything.
Listen.
Who's Luffy's brother?
Ooh.
Who's who?
Luffy's brother.
Luffy?
Yeah.
First of all, you're not even pronouncing it right.
No, I am. Go ahead. Spell that name, my boy.
You're not even pronouncing Luffy right. Luffy. Spell that for me. You know what I'm saying? Spell that for me, because you don't even know. You don't know about Sabo. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know Ace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait.
I'm here, bro. I know what I'm talking about.
That's really good.
I know what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all not gonna win this. Y'all not gonna win this. I'm an anime champ. Next episode, yo. Next episode, ask me. Yo, from now, think of any question that you can ask me about anime, and I'm gonna answer it.
We'll save it for the in-person. I'll write all the questions down. I will save it for the in-person episode.
I ain't scared, bro. Come on, man. You gonna see me like this? No, I don't know. You guys want to keep talking? I have fun. Oh, I have a question. I think we can end on this.
Oh no. I got it. Fuck your question. Right?
That's how we end. Fuck your question.
Would you rather?
Talk to me.
Would you rather to be an inch in your mom or your dad an inch in you?
What?
All right, yeah, just end the episode. Yo, that was it for today. We gotta thank John for lethal blow.
Yo, what anime is that?
Boku no Pico.
Man. Steven?
Are we done? That's a Drake reference.
No, Steven, what's your answer to John's question?
I'd rather
Yeah,
die.
you gotta answer.
Yeah, no, I'm dead. You can kill me. You can kill my entire family. I'm not answering that question. I don't give a fuck. I'll sacrifice my dog. Like, I'm not answering that shit.
That's nuts. All right, John, how do you feel about that?
About his answer, I think he was lying.
No, about you. What will be your response to that? You answer.
Wait. Is it today? Like present time?
No.
Oh.
Fucking dead dad privileges. Fuck out of here.
Nah, he's getting ghost dick. Fuck out of here.
I'll be the girl from Scary Movie.
Steven's Jada Pickett.
Oh shit.
All right. So
John,
if it's not present time, then I'd rather die.
You were saying, John?
I was saying like about a week ago, they were like, yo, somebody put it in the chat. They were like, yo, so I want you guys to think about something which you'd rather do, but it has to be extreme. So I thought about that. And now I'm being singled out for doing my homework and coming prepared to this podcast show.
Well, I'm trying to gauge kind of where we're gonna go with this, right? So
okay. Since I asked the question, and usually most of the times that the person asks a question, they answer last. For example, every time you ask a question, you answer last. So go ahead, please take it away. Take it away.
No, because usually time I'm introducing a topic, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm trying to host.
Don't even worry about it.
But like this is what you said?
Can you put him? I don't even know how to single people out, dog.
Damn. How do I answer this correctly? The problem with answering this is that, and the reason why I want someone to answer it first is because if you answer it a certain way, like if you answer it period, everybody else could just not answer it, and then that's it. Now you're the weirdo.
No, I'm gonna answer. If you answer, I'll answer.
Damn. Oh my god, that's terrible.
You and your pops is gonna have to take that bond to a whole different level.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, yo. Damn.
That was kind of a cop out right there.
What was?
That was kind of a cop out. He just gave you his answer. You know what I'm saying? So
no,
like,
but that's where I'm thinking. I'm like, nah, bro, I can't. Nah, bro. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't be an inch forward. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You start seeing your mom in a thickness light now.
Nah, I can't. That's crazy, bro. I'm like, that's because the answer is, are you nasty or are you gay? that's the question, right? So I guess John and I are gay.
Motherfucker, I'm fucking dead.
So John, you're gay?
I'm very happy. Yes. Back to Steven. Steven, you said you rather do it to your dog. I think that's worse, honestly.
Run the tape back because that's not what I said. I'd rather do a sacrificial ritual and he could disappear. I ain't doing either of those two.
I saw it on a post and it just like my mind went crazy. I was like, "Holy shit, this is crazy."
How do we end this on a bang now?
I'd rather get dropped off in Israel, dog.
Bro, that was a bang. Your father banging you. You feel me?
All right. Damn? We can't just end like this. We need something else to throw something else in here to end. Would I keep it in the would you rather? This is perfect. Would you rather know your wife has an OnlyFans or never find out?
But like, now the question is, are you obligated to stay with her regardless of the answer you get?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
I'd rather not find out.
I'd rather know, right? Well, at least for myself, like, because are we?
Right now, we're deleting the fact that somebody else might tell you, because you just, if you say you never find out, then you'll never find out.
Well, you're never gonna find out. People around you might know, but they'll never tell you. They'll never share that with you, and you'll never find out. You'll be ignorant to the fact.
That's tough.
Or you know that everybody else knows that she's getting.
What's the content on the OnlyFans though? Like, let's get there.
All right, let's say it's not cheating on you, right? Like there's no other person.
Like solo content.
It's solo content. Suction on the fucking wall. Solo.
I'd rather know. I mean,
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
Because now I'm gonna go over your house, right? And I might make a comment like, "Yo, that's a nice wall you got there." And since your lady's like used to fucking walls, you're thinking about it differently now. So you're mad at me.
How do you? Why would you focus on the negative? The reason I want to know is
I'm just saying. That's how some people think. You got me? Because me making a comment towards something that's your secret is nothing. But if I know your secret, I make a comment, you might take it as something that is not when it's just.
I see what you're saying.
Okay, I understand that, but the reason I want to know is, well, you're my wife, therefore we have joint bank accounts. I need to make sure that OnlyFans money is hitting that bank account too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you find
out that you're not the breadwinner, really. She's the breadwinner. You're like,
you know who's staying home? Go fuck yourself. Literally, I'm gonna stay home now. Bro, look at the tax statements. I'm staying home.
Damn, what would I think I need to know. I would need to know. That's kind of my my attitude with a lot of stuff. Like, I just want to know. I want to know the truth.
There's no reason. There's no beneficial reason for not knowing besides your own.
Okay, but like, you guys killed it because you guys said, "Oh, like she's only doing solo work." OnlyFans is like OnlyFans, you know, like she's not bringing you staying at home money. We're just doing like herself, you know what I'm saying?
You don't know
that. Okay. So our answers right now for that is I want to know. Steven wants to know. John, ignorance is bliss. You don't want to know nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to know that.
Do you feel the same way about like cheating? You rather never know that she did.
No, I'd rather.
But I have to stay. But I have to stay.
No. This is your real life. No make believe. The person.
I want to know.
I want to know. Fuck.
Well, and Steven, the way you looked at it is things. Some people get cheated on and they know it, and they just continue to be in the relationship.
That's great for them, and I hope that works out for them.
Put yourself in this context. You're married. This is the love of your life. You couldn't be happier.
Okay. I'm gonna wait.
A family.
Okay.
You have a picket fence.
Okay.
You have a tire swing on the tree.
Okay.
Right. And your wife cheated on you maybe 8 years ago. She cheated on you. And you find out 20 years after. Let's say 20 years ago she cheated on you, and you find out. And you don't find out. She tells you, like, all right, this actually happened. I've been holding this in, and it's been killing me, and I got to tell you.
Remember this guy that you were playing ball against that he kept, you know what I'm saying? He kept beating you. Every time he dunked on you, he gave me a wink, and something's led to another.
You're adding a lot of more ego sauce into it. You're adding ego sauce to it. Take it away. This was you remember
no matter what you add to it.
Remember my business trip that I took to London? I just got drunk. It was a one-night thing.
Got gang banged.
Didn't mean no. You keep adding ego sauce. It didn't mean anything. It happened one time. Boom. 20 years ago. You're leaving? Would you want to know that?
Oh, you're asking if I want to know that?
If you want to know that 20 years later, or would you rather continue living your happy life that you're none the
tells you that I'm sorry, but I have never seen a penis that big in my life.
Adding more ego sauce to it. It happened one time, and I'm
leaving,
and it never happened again. It's the happiest you've ever been.
I don't take disrespect. I'm leaving.
That's tough. I think it's a harder decision than you're making it out to be.
Of course it is, but at the end of the day, that's what life's about: making hard decisions.
She tells you she'll never do this again because your sex makes her feel safe.
Bro, you got a list going, bro?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
This motherfucker's making shit up
I
quick.
just remember shit they told me.
Yo, leave it in the comments if you want to know, or if you believe ignorance is bliss. This is blue pill versus red pill. Like, what do you want to know? Do you want to keep living your happy life and never happen again, or can you never forgive that? Can you never look at it the same? And that way,
the blue pill's a perk.
Also, it's been 2 years. Koi, if you're still here listening, let us know, bro.
Liddy. Steven, let them know.
Yo, make sure you catch us on the Discord, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Twitter. What else we got? Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check. Oh, especially the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Check out the YouTube.
Bye.
All it is critical thinking, honestly.